Two reasons why I do contrast training, iso and plyometric training is firstly, we go to some research showing that plyometric being uh, very effective in improving the active muscle stiffness. So that is important because during a fast, rapid stretch shortening cycle, what happens is the muscle get into a relatively isometric state, and then that's when the muscle hold itself steadily so that the tendon can be stretched. All right, we want the tendon to be stretched so that when it recoils, we get that uh, fast explosive force. Right. So plyometric does that, but plyometric isn't so good at improving the tendon stiffness. Why we want stiff tendon again is because if you can stretch a tendon, especially a stiff tendon, then you get a greater recoil, right? So we need another form of mode of training. Um, Tendon respond well to slow contraction, slow but high intensity contraction, right? So in theory, eccentric, any form of resistance training should work as long as you can load uh the 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 muscular tendon stiffness at high intensity. So that's when isometric works well because, as mentioned earlier, you can repeatedly perform maximum voluntary contraction. So in that case, you can repeatedly produce high and slow strain to the tendon within a single session that will help the tendon to get stiffer, right? And because one improved the tendon stiffness and then one improved the active muscle stiffness, then if I combine it together, that should help me to improve my force development very well, especially for those rapid stretch shortening cycle action. And that is the reason why I tend to recommend um, contrast training using isometric and plyometric. And recently I did post on my Instagram on a study that actually showed that contrast training with isometric and plyometric resulted in greater neuromuscular adaptation than when they did a contrast training with dynamic and plyometric, so heavy resistance and plyometric.